What's up, everybody? We got another reaction video for you today. This one is from Jubilee. Jubilee does this thing where it's like odd man out sort of thing, where you gotta kind of guess who is right. And if you can guess the person who is faking, everyone splits the money. But if the person is still in the square and you don't guess right, and the faker is still in the square when you say you think you got him out, well, the faker kind of gets the money. So we're gonna get into this.
Tell me about a religious experience of yours. Something profound.
Something profound. I saw an angel once when I was like 9 years old.
Really?
Yeah.
We brought together 7 Christians.
I'm a Christian.
I am a Christian.
I am a Christian.
I am a Christian.
Well, I'm a Christian.
I am Christian.
So I can do
I am a Christian.
I feel like I can do this.
One is a liar. If the group discovers who the liar is, they'll split a cash prize. If the liar survives, he or she wins the entire prize.
Here we go.
Oh boy, okay.
All right. Here we go. Yeah.
Do you go to a
I like a
church?
closed caption.
Yes, I do.
That's a great question.
I don't know where to even start.
I was going into it thinking about myself and how I present myself. I thought people would be like, oh, she's not a Christian.
Hey, Chance, tell me about a religious experience of yours.
A religious experience of mine?
Something profound.
Something profound. I saw an angel once when I was like 9 years old.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
What was that like?
That was really cool. It was creepy, but like in the moment, like it was just like stillness and like really awesome.
In the Bible, when they talk,
See, with that, I don't know, because I don't know people's personal experiences, but I know that stuff is real because I've dealt with spiritual warfare. As that can come on another video, like a story time video or something, but yeah.
talk about what angels look like, it's a very scary looking picture. I was like, I don't know if I'd believe someone being happy to see a disfigured human being.
I had a really similar experience when my father passed away.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Do you want to hear?
Why are you like, that's weird, it's like only 2 people talk.
I know we have a little, oh no. Okay.
The speed round was pretty horrifying. I didn't even know what to ask. I didn't even know where to start.
So much pressure.
Don't worry, we're not watching.
First person I trusted was Brandon.
In the very beginning, him and I were talking. I was just like, all right, man, you and I, packed till the end. We're just going to keep voting the same person.
Who's Grace? Is that Grace? Or is that Grace? One of those 2 are Grace, I don't know.
There has been a tie. 2 people, Romy and Grace. So, you guys vote again.
That's Romy? Okay. I think the Asian girl is Grace.
Oh man, you guys
Okay.
you guys really messed up. I'm telling you right now.
What did we?
I'm feeling disappointed because I feel like I was based off my overall look. I didn't even say anything. I was voted off, you know?
Grace was standing right next to me, and she was really freaked out. She was just like, well, you know, I hope they don't think it's me because X, Y, and Z. And I was like, okay, then it's not Grace. I didn't think it was Romy either, but I just knew it wasn't Grace.
I wanted to ask you, is your church queer friendly, LGBTQ friendly?
Yes, actually, there's 2 pastors and 1 is a biracial lesbian. So.
Wow.
Another thing with this. I know different denominations might say different things, but I don't know. Quote me. I don't think I'm wrong because scripture, but God created man to love a woman. God created man to be a man. God created woman to be a woman. God created man and woman to love each other and have babies. And create more disciples and all that good stuff. So, me personally, I do not support LGBTQ or any of that. I do not think it shouldn't play a role in the church. I did see Pope Francis was doing something about LGBTQ, whatever. It's in the Bible. It's not right. I mean, I love them. They're human. I love all humans, but LGBTQ people, I don't believe should be a major factor into a church decision. They can love God, but their choice of being gay, lesbian, trans, whatever, affects them as human beings of what God personally made them to do. You may make yourself a man or a woman, but you still have that X or Y chromosome that still confirms you as a man or a woman with you changing. Anyway, yeah, onto the video.
Why did you choose a non-denominational church?
I was just born into it, so
Got it.
my dad's a pastor.
Anyone else a PK?
My dad is an associate pastor. So, if I'm wrong, oh well, he's wrong too. Just saying.
No.
I am part of the Angelical Free denomination, by the way.
I am. Wow. Yeah.
What's a PK?
Pastor's kid?
Yeah,
Oh,
pastor's
pastor's kid.
Yeah.
I've never even heard that.
Yeah, they're usually the bad kids at your school, so.
There's like certain terms I think a lot of people just know. I assumed his lack of knowledge meant he wasn't a Christian, and he was trying to like pick up on things as we said them.
How long have you been Lutheran?
My whole life.
Yeah?
You know, I grew up in Scandia, Minnesota, and like a big part of the town was the church. So I was
Okay.
baptized there.
Wow.
Do you go to a church?
Yeah, I go to this one out in Riverside. I just started going there about 2 months ago now. Because I grew up going
That's
to
a
more of, like,
Riverside by
strict
me.
church, and then I kind of branched away from it and then went back.
What do you mean a strict church?
So I grew up Mormon.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, it's strict, it's strict.
You know, I kind of had to take my own path and figure out what worked best for me.
See, if this guy's telling the truth, that's brave. Just saying.
Definitely, I've stepped away from church because it's hard for me to find a church, especially a Baptist church, that's accepting of the queer community, so
Yeah.
I stopped going.
Are you looking for something, or are you
Not
just kind
actively. Halfway through my answer, I realized I probably shouldn't have said that. Because everyone else was like, oh yeah, they all actively go to church, and I was the only one like, I don't go to church now. And that's when I thought, maybe I should have kept that to myself.
But when I switched churches, like people were taking it beyond judging and were making it like they were like condemning me.
Can you read that? I had really bad handwriting. He mentioned that he hadn't been to church in over 3 years, and I was just like, okay.
I mean, you
Felt
could
like
still be a
his story
Christian and not
about
go to
being a
church.
PK and
Depends,
coming in
you
and
know,
out
you
of
can
his
go
faith
become
could
church
have been an
looking.
alibi.
I mean, you can
He
have
wanted
like
to
a
hear
home church.
everyone
I mean,
else talk.
just
Like,
because
he
you
kept
don't go to
asking
church
them
doesn't mean you're not a
questions.
Christian.
Like, he didn't want to talk
but
about
as
his
long
own
as you are correct in God's way,
Sorry.
then
Okay.
and you are following His commandments,
So
and you are going
I think a good
out
question
and
would
being
be
a
like, how did you
disciple
find your faith?
and believing in Him
So
and
I was
giving
actually
Him
an atheist
faith,
before I was a
then
Christian. Like, I was a
therefore,
hardcore atheist. And I was like super depressed. Like I was like burdened by like my own life, I'd say. And then coming into a life where like you're just kind of getting abundantly filled up with like love from other people and from God especially.
So what made me go back into church, what really like pushed me is I had a really bad breakup. And it was like at this moment where I was at work and I watched this kid die because I work in the ER. So watching the kid die and the family kind of go through those emotions of like trying to let go, I was like, man, like there's got to be something like that can, you know, make me feel full and make me feel whole.
I believe that there has to be this higher power, and otherwise the ego takes us over, and God allows me to realize that there's more than just me. As an artist, I think there's messages coming to me that I'm supposed to communicate through my art.
The way I grew up, I was really into church.
Okay.
It was my safe space. I had a hard home life, and it was where I felt like I could be myself. And then I realized I was gay, and that was really hard. And then I took a step back, and then have come back to it as an adult. It's been a struggle, but something that I want to have.
I am a PK, so I was just born into it. It was like summer after 4th grade, my parents got divorced. And so I was kind of like straying away, you know, and especially divorce in the church is like a huge thing. So that was really
It is,
hard, but
it
I
is.
feel like that whole situation kind of like solidified my relationship, just so I knew, you know, there was always someone there for me. And my church was there for me too, you know?
I have no idea who I'm gonna vote for. I follow your lead, man.
She's a PK, like she knows exactly how to answer, like knows the perfect part to play.
In the back, she kind of mentioned her stance on premarital sex. So that kind of like was like a red flag.
true.
Hi, Grace.
Bye.
See you later.
You had a good question, right?
Yeah.
You said
so. You were talking about how like you kind of express yourself through art. Like I want to just have you elaborate on that. When he mentioned art as like his form of everything, I was just like, it doesn't really make too much sense.
Cool. Well, like one thing I love about the church is I love to sing.
Okay.
And growing up, like my best memories of church were just singing in the choir. And when I moved out here, one of the hardest things was not having a church. I think that like through my voice, through the hymns and everything, that's the biggest thing.
We were just talking about this, how a lot of the people that go to my church have had similar backgrounds to me, which is they've been hurt by the church. Maybe a song like, "Oh, How He Loves Us," in the past was great for you, and then you were hurt by the church. Having those memories attached can actually make worship really hard.
There was this song that like was a big song in my church, the Mormon church growing up. It was like, it's called, I want to say like Families Can Be Together Forever. Man, like my parents, they got divorced, you know, and since that time, like I can't even like listen, I can't even look at the lyrics of that song.
Yeah.
So, what about you? How was like your experience kind of moving across the states? And then,
So hard. I grew up in a town of like 500 people, and so the church was everything. And coming out here and starting that hunt for one that's like LGBTQ friendly and the right kind of like chemistry of people and the right kind of sermons, and I started looking and actually hearing about yours. I'm kind of like, wait a minute. But
to be honest, I feel like they might have already got this person.
I'm be shook if one of these people are the moles.
I bet it's because she's gay.
Wow.
I bet that's
Raise
what
your
the reason.
hand if you think the mole is still in the square.
No, I don't think
If
so.
the lights turn green, you voted the liar out. If the lights turn red, the liar's still in the
I
box,
think they're all
and
safe.
you lose.
My mind's
Oh,
gonna
I'm
be
being
blown if
hurt.
they go red, dude. Cause I'm gonna feel really down.
so crazy.
3, 2,
Please be green.
1.
Oh my goodness. Who is it?
Hi, I'm the mole.
I know. it.
Dang
I
it.
know it. I
Hey,
know it.
you know
I
what?
know
I did vote for him. I did vote for him.
Yeah.
it. I know it.
I felt betrayed a little bit. I definitely was kind of feeling Andrew was like a Christian for sure.
I was shocked because Andrew, he talks like a lot of the youth pastors at my church, you know?
Because I'm gay, if anyone else was gay, I like wanted to be their friend. And I was like, oh, he's my friend. I'm not gonna vote for him because I really believe him. And then I was wrong, but that's okay.
Ah! Oh my gosh. I really became an atheist right after I got baptized. I think when I got baptized, I thought something magical would happen and nothing did and nothing changed, and I still felt really...
Baptism is a sign of, it's you going out in public and proclaiming your love for Jesus. It is not some magical gift that you get that, like, you should be getting, like, some sort of, like, event or something magical or something great will happen in your life. It's basically, so, I mean, I'm not all for kids getting baptized when they're little because it's not their choice. It's their parents giving them to Jesus. I prefer dedication, but baptism is more of a inside yourself decision of going public of your love and belief of Jesus Christ. So that's just my...
hated by the church. The things that brought them into the church and into the religion were things that I found on my own without religion.
Personal experience, I think, is huge in the way that we experience religion.
I would say that a lot of times we look at Christianity as like a monolithic kind of thing and that everyone does the same thing. You know, even like if you say the word evangelical, that usually means one thing, but that doesn't usually represent all Christians. Even the word Christian barely represents all Christians.
I feel
kind of fast.
relieved that that is over, but I also feel a lot of love and compassion from that group of people. I was kind of worried how this would go, but I realized that these were all really good people today. They're all amazing.
I got a question for you. So was there a time in your life where you had a judgment about someone where you turned out to be like completely like flat wrong? Things and other
well, it seems the video's over basically. So, yeah, it's story times I guess will be coming soon about spiritual warfare and stuff that I've dealt with. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It was very, I like this channel. I'm going to keep doing the channel. I'll link their channel down below in the description. Please like and subscribe. If you enjoyed the video, join the channel, please. We are 6 subscribers away from my goal of 50 before the end of the year. So please help me out. Hope all of you have a great day, and peace.